What up, what up, what up, what up? Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How's it going? What's up, Gina Bina? Hey little baby, what's up? What pulls my teeth? Hey Tracy, what's up, lovely 31? How y'all doing? Hey, let me go ahead and share this out because I know sometimes YouTube be playing. Let me go ahead and share out that we are live, honey. That we are live and in living color. Oh, I never did do the thumbnail. Oh shoot. All right. Well, I'll do the thumbnail after. I never did the thumbnail, y'all. My bad. My bad. My bad. What's up, Doc Liquor Cam? Hey, y'all. What's going on? Hope everybody had a good weekend. Did y'all have a good weekend? Everybody have a good weekend. Let me let Abby know we live because I don't see my girl here. I don't see my abs here. My My lovely mod is on duty. I know little baby coming and don't play, honey. Little baby comes in, gets it popping. What's up, Cash App and BS? What's up? What's up? So listen, y'all. So before we get started, let me just say thank you so much for those of you who were in the chat last night. Thank you for all the wonderful words of encouragement and comments that y'all left under my video. It is much appreciated. Just know that every once in a while, you just gotta let motherfuckers know. And we back to our regularly scheduled programming. We are back. We are back. It was cool watching Vacuum my car, watch the Batman for the. I need to watch y'all. My car's so dirty right now. It don't make no sense. It's first of all, on top of the car itself, it's just full of pollen. Inside the car, baby, I need to clean, vacuum. I need to get stuff out the trunk. It's a lot going on in my car right now. It's a lot. It was a lot. The weather was nice for me this weekend, so I took it back. I know that's right. The weather was cool. Again, y'all know I went on my girls' trip. If you're a member, you saw pictures. Okay, my members got some pictures. My members even got a little video. But we had a good time. It was much needed. Like a couple of these women I have not seen since before the panorama. So it was nice to just sit down and talk and no pressure to do anything. You know, I think I need to purchase a monthly cleaning pass. Child, me too. What's up, Miss Bay Thing? Hey, movie man. Hope your day has been great. Just let you know that the Really Beehive is ready to rise up and steam. Thank ya. Or your command ain't nothing but space and opportunity in these YouTube screens. Thank you. Thank you. Look, Diamond Pearl was in the chat cutting up. Y'all was in. Listen, I went back and read those messages last night. Listen, y'all were cutting up. Y'all were cutting up. That daggone watermelon sugar, I was in tears. Watermelon sugar had me cracking up. Abby, little bit. Look, my Maz was on it. I even had Maz that was in the sky ready to snipe. Y'all ain't even know. I had Maz in the sky ready to snipe. Hey, good to see you smiling. Last night you were giving me razor cutter vibes. I thought I had to bring you a body bag for the evidence. Girl, I was mad last night. I ain't gonna front. I was hot. Look, let me say this and then we're gonna move on because we got shit to do. Let's be clear. People have talked about me before. I don't bring everything down here, but trust and believe comments have been made and other YouTubers have made comments. Other YouTubers have tried to get my attention by saying negative things or whatever. But there's certain things I don't play with. I don't care about you talking about me. You call me fat, you call me ugly, you can say my channel this and that. I don't care about none of that. Because y'all are here every time I hit the button and we have a good time. So I don't care if other people don't like my channel. I don't care if other people think that I'm not, whatever. That stuff don't bother me, y'all. Y'all know it doesn't. But there's some things I just don't play with. It's just some things I don't play with. And I saw a narrative being spun last night. I saw my name being put into some stuff that I didn't want it to go down that road. And, I just figured let me address it now so that it won't be no problems on the back end. So that's it. But I appreciate y'all. I do. I appreciate y'all. All right, y'all got a quick unboxing. Ooh. I got a quick unboxing. I know what this is. I started not to put on lipstick because I know what this is. Yeah, I don't know why I can't never open these boxes. Now this one I didn't get the scissors because I was like, oh, it's right here. It's real easy. And of course, it's giving me a hard time. Where's the scissors? Okay, there it is. I thought I'd just be able to lift it up. So this is from Milani. So I knew it was some lipstick because I had ordered some more Milani because this that I have been getting so many comments on is Milani. So I went and ordered. This is from their they call it their metallic glitter. So this is from the metallic glitter collection. Now y'all know I had ordered some other stuff from Milani that I wasn't as happy with. But I really, really like this. So I said, first of all, I've been using this so much. I was like, hell, I need to order me another one because I didn't went through it, which I damn near did. So I ordered another purple one, but then I ordered 2 more colors from the metallic collection. So let's look at them. Like I said, I started not to put lipstick on so I could see what they look. So that's the purple. That's the same one I already had, 140. That's the one I've been wearing. Hold on, let me see if I can find. All right, I'm gonna wipe this off because I do want to see how this looks. Hey, Auntie Dee, there you go. That's about as good as it's gonna get. Okay, let's look at this color. Well, no, I'm gonna start with the lighter color first. So this color, it looked good on the picture. So let me see how I look on my lips. I like that. I like that. This is called. This is 120 and this is called Poison Apple. So this is a red. This is more of a red. I like that. What's up, B-Lo? And then y'all know I like my dark color. So this is a dark color. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see how this looks. My lips got a little pink purple tint to them, but it's okay. Let's see how this look. This looks so pretty on the on the website. Let's see how it look on me. I like it. I do. But I'll probably put this up until fall. This is a fall color. This is more of a fall color. But you see, but this is more of a fall color. You like this one, Gina? This is 160. This is called Once Upon a Time. I'm gonna leave this on for the rest of this live though, because I don't feel like keep wiping it off. All right. So let's get into some things that went down. You know, some stuff happened while I was gone. I gave y'all a few little. You like this color too, Abby? Oh, okay. All right. Is it black? No, it's like a green. Hold on, where is it? No, it's like a greenish color. If you look, it's kind of hard to tell, but can you see? It's like a greenish. It's not black, but it's a dark, like that dark emerald green. Can you tell? Yeah, it's not black. They do have black though. Black is one of the colors you can get. They do have black. So, whew, all right, let's get into it. Where I put my notes, Shan? Okay, let's start with who we want to start with. You like the dark red batter? I do. I like the dark. Now, like I said, this is more of a fall color. I probably won't pull this back out until fall. This is not a bright spring. Matter of fact, I do think I'm gonna put the red back on. I think I'm gonna put the red back on. This is more of a dark fall, you know. At least for me, it is. I ain't saying somebody wrong. If they decide they want to put this on, okay, let them put it on. Okay. I'm talking about me, myself, and I. Let me see here. Lord, I got all this day going. Okay, here it is right here. So this is the Once Upon a Time. I mean, no, this is Poison Apple. I'm sorry, this is Poison Apple. Since you've been working from home and wearing my mask. Since I've been working, I'm about to say, I don't work from home. Unscented lips moisturizer is all you've been wearing, child. I'm the opposite. When I was working from home, I was putting on makeup every day. Now that I'm back going to work every day, I don't even wear makeup. I don't wear lipstick because I gotta wear a mask all day. What am I put lipstick on for? Y'all like this? You like this, Abby? Y'all like this? Okay. All right, so first of all, let's start with Mike Tyson. Okay, I did a quick drop on Mike Tyson. Let me start with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was sitting on that plane minding his good business. Okay, he was down to the first class section of the JetBlue, flying down to the Florida. Hey, viewers of you, thank you for sharing my video, love. Headed on down. Where was he headed? To Florida, minding his good business. Okay, he was minding his good business. You like that, Gina? Okay, and this belligerent ass, drunk ass, criminal ass man started heckling and bothering him. And he must have forgot who the fuck Mike Tyson was. He must have forgot that Mike Tyson used to get paid a lot of money to knock people out. And I guess you thought that Mike Tyson wouldn't do it again. I don't know why. Why do y'all push? When I say y'all, you know me, y'all. But why do people push buttons? Why are y'all bothering this man who was minding his business? Mike Tyson don't bother nobody. Not recently. Recently, Mike, listen. His doctors found a good cocktail for him. Mike Tyson take his psych meds and smoke his weed and take care of his pigeons. And that has kept him very grounded, okay? Mike Tyson did a one-man show down to Broadway. He did it as a traveling show, him and Spike Lee, okay? Now he got himself a good podcast that he puts together, and he minds his good business. And you forgot who you trying to get a payday, right? Trying to get a payday. And you forgot who you was talking to. Child. But that's all it is. Y'all know he's gonna file some sort of civil lawsuit, and Mike Tyson is gonna settle with him just for him to go the hell away. I bet he colors too. Child. He needs to. He probably does a View, because that's very calming. Y'all know View be over there on her channel. She be coloring to keep from cussing people out, honey. Mike Tyson cartoon. Yeah, didn't he have a cartoon for a while? Exactly. Mike Tyson gave him some love taps. Hey, Cams. Mwah. I saw your comments too. I went back and listened. I wasn't paying attention to the chat last night, but I went back and read the comments after I got off live, child. Y'all was good. Y'all had my back. Mike don't have his full range of motion. He led with that fool. Mike in the terminal would have knocked him smooth out, child. I really hate that Mike let him push him to that point. Mike should have knocked his head. I'm not doing this with Abby. But yeah, I'm just sitting here like. But anyway, that's what happened. When they landed, the guy didn't want to press charges because, like I said, he probably knew, because we found out later he got a rap sheet as long as my damn arm. Well, actually, my arm ain't that long. Maybe as long as the hallway, whatever. But he done been arrested for everything and anything. So he probably got some warrants, or was scared he had some warrants. So he didn't really want the police to get involved. But he going to probably call some ambulance chaser that saw him down to the TMZ. And he going to sue Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson probably going to block him off a little $50,000. And he going to think it's a whole lot of money and then keep it moving. Well, you know, Callie, they said he threw a bottle. Some people said he didn't. Some people say he did. But either way, even if he didn't throw a bottle, he was still wrong. He was heckling and bothering that man. Like, the reality of the situation is, if he were not Mike Tyson, if he were just a regular passenger on that plane, would a stewardess have allowed that to happen? Because I saw the video. That man was bothering Mike Tyson for a minute. If you had just been if he had not been a, quote unquote celebrity or whatever, they would have stopped that man from bothering him. They would have moved him. They would have put him in another seat. They would have done something. The fact that he was allowed to sit there and continue to heckle that man, that's a problem. People comparing it to Will Smith. Why? This don't have nothing to do with Will Smith. Hey, Danny, what's up? This don't have nothing to do with no Will Smith. Can't they ban the guy on the plane for being a public? Yeah, they could have. But that's what I'm saying. Like, had that been anybody else, what's up, Star? Had that been anybody else, I feel like that would have been handled totally different. That would have been handled totally different. Nope, that guy would have got off the plane. Right. And they would have definitely moved his seat. If that man had been heckling anybody else, first of all, he was drunk. You could tell in the video he was either drunk or high. He was off. And the fact that he still had a drink in his hand, you do know that they will cut you off on a plane. They're allowed to cut you off on a plane, and they will cut you off if you're that drunk that you are bothering passengers. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna put some of this on JetBlue. I'm gonna put some of this on JetBlue because I feel like it would have been handled differently if Mike Tyson weren't a celebrity. What's up, Tabitha? Mwah. No, you sent me a DM. I'm sorry, boo. I sure didn't. Did you see where your boy is getting ready to be held in contempt of court? Did y'all see that, y'all? That Trump. Sorry. I sent it to you for your show as well. Not that's why I bring my own liquor. I bring my own liquor on the plane too. First, because I'm not paying all them prices. That's I'm not doing. I'm not doing that. I'm not paying all them damn prices. Oh, yep. Oh Lord, not Herschel Walker. Well, we know Herschel Walker lied about being a valedictorian child. The man didn't even graduate. Wait a minute, what's this? No, I think this is the official picture. Tabitha. I think that's the official picture. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Miss Tabitha. I appreciate all y'all. I know you drink before you get on the plane, Retro. I appreciate all y'all that be sending me stuff though. I do. I appreciate y'all. Mike should sure sue JetBlue for racial bias because they ain't moved that drunk man because he was white. Listen, I can't say it was because he was white, but I think more so because Mike is a celebrity, and people tend to think that celebrities aren't real people and they're not deserving of the same protections. It's like, oh well, he's in first classes with us. It's like, no, move him. I'm coming from New Orleans 3 weeks ago. A guy in the terminal falling everywhere. They pulled him out of line. Right. If you look like you are inebriated, they do not let you on a plane. And I remember I was trying to get on a plane. What was happening? The lady wouldn't do something. And she was arguing with them and she was slurring. And they pulled her out. They pulled her out of line. Now, she did end up getting on the plane. So I guess maybe she was able to pass some sort of sobriety test. But they sure pulled her ass out of line. Maybe he was the valedictorian of the dropout child. Okay, Abby. Go ahead, boo. Not Herschel can't spell valedictorian child. Okay, I'm still not. Tabitha, I know, boo. I know you not. You know what, Tracy? I'm interested in the Johnny Depp Amber trial, but I'm not following it. I'm not understanding what the whole damn thing is about. I said I need to really sit down when I have time and just listen to a lot of the different videos. I really need just a Cliff Notes version because I feel like every video I click on is like an hour long, and I just don't have it in me. I don't have an hour worth of interest. I mean, I know that it has something to do with he's suing her for defamation. She's saying he was abusive. She seemed like she a little off, but I don't know. I agree. I think JetBlue does have some responsibility because again, I feel like and again, some might say it's because he was white, and that listen, y'all know I ain't gonna argue that point. That it may be because he was white that they didn't do something. I think it was because part of it is because he was a celebrity, but it could be both things could be true. But yeah, so that's what's going on with Mike. But listen, Mike was all smiles later on that evening, so we're just gonna keep the positive vibes. Now, speaking of somebody that probably should have took the settlement, Y'all, I've been following this Blac Chyna Kardashian situation, and as much as I would love to see the Kardashians get what's coming to them, it's not looking good for Blac Chyna based on the snippets that I've been getting. It's not looking too good for Miss Blac Chyna. First of all, they got all these people testifying that she violent. Now they could all be lying, but it don't matter. If you sitting on the jury and you got 4 or 5 people telling you that this woman is violent, and she admitted that she put a whole weapon to Rob's head talking about something we were playing. Who? What? No. No. We don't play like that. No, ma'am. Then today, Kylie testified that she cut Tiger when they were dating, and he got a 6-inch scar on his arm from her. Now, personally, I need to hear Tiger say that. I'm not saying that I'm necessarily believing Kylie, because I don't believe nothing that come out of Kylie's inflated lips. But it doesn't matter. This is what they're testifying to. And unless they can impeach them, this is what they're saying. Kris Jenner got up there with her fake white woman tears, talking about she was scared for her son's life. Like, all of this stuff is not looking good for Blac Chyna. Then, for me, the nail in the coffin, the drop mic moment, was when they had a producer from the Eat Network saying that they never renewed the show for a second season. Well, to me, if the show was never, now mind you, she already had testimony that the show had been renewed for a second season. Again, it's conflicting reports, but if they can show paperwork that conflicts with Blac Chyna's paperwork, it's not looking good. And then Blac Chyna up there talking about she never had a bank account and she ain't paid taxes in 3 years. Ma'am, you might get money from the Kardashians, but your ass about to be in jail. You ain't paid. You have not paid, and you don't have a bank account. Where you put your money, girl? So you just gonna have people breaking in your house? Because clearly that's where everybody's gonna assume the money is. It's just sitting in the safe somewhere. Amber did an article saying she was the face of DV. Johnny lost $90 million on Pirate 6. Amber is loose with the truth and quick with her hands, and Johnny stay high and drunk as Cooter Brown. Okay. Well, that is the Cliff Notes version. Thank you so much. What's up, official court documents? They think thanks to Amber, Johnny was dropped from movie roles. Okay. Well, that's definitely worth suing over $90 million. That is definitely worth taking her to court. Okay, thank y'all for the thank y'all for the Cliff Notes. What's up, YB the Kid? Lord, he won 50 million, she won 100 million. Golly, a lot going on. They have proof when they announced the second. I do remember them announcing the second season. Now I thought I remembered that. Pat. Is that Pat? Pat. Maybe that's not Pat. Oh, it's not Pat. Oh, okay. Hey, sweetheart. What's up, Philly Jean? What's up? Now, the show was renewed for a second season because it was in a newspaper. What I think they may do is say the relationship was toxic and doing the show would not. Well, that's what their defense is. But the fact that an E executive would testify under oath saying the show wasn't renewed, and I was like, y'all, that was so many years ago. Your mind plays tricks on you. But I thought that I had heard that the show was getting a second season too, but then they broke up. Now, for me, for where I sit on the other side of this situation, I was like, oh, well, if they broke up, that's why the show got canceled. Because if they not together. But he lied, though, really be. But see, that's the thing. If she proves that them people was up there lying, is she good to go? It was a second season. Thank you, Roger. Thank y'all, everybody. I thought I remember hearing something about a second season. And that's why I said I don't believe nothing that come out of these people's mouth. I don't believe, I really don't. I mean, now, I believe about the stuff that Blac Chyna confessed to. But I'm not even going to sit here. They even aired the clip on Instagram. Oh. What's up, Fruit Punch? Pay attention to the Heard defamation trial. Yeah, their breakup would have been great TV. I honestly think that would have been a great second season. Watching them go through, because the first season was all about her basically trying to make the relationship work and helping him work through his depression and his self-esteem being low and all of that. So I would have been here for a second season to see how they actually, go through the breaking up, go through the how we're going to co-parent. Like, I think it would have been a good second season with all of that. I'm with you, Roger Davis. I want to see him win. I want to see the Kardashians lose. I don't have nothing for the Kardashians. Yes, the producer lied. There were all kinds of announcements that was going to be a second season. Oh, well, that's good, because that means that Blac Chyna's attorney is going to light them up. They already are trying to get contempt of court charges against the Kardashians' attorney. From what I understand, there's a video online where Rob slapped Adrian in front of Courtney unprovoked. Ooh, well, we know Rob is nasty. Like, we know about the revenge, that he put out on Blac Chyna. And then when him and Rita Ora broke up, remember, he put out a lot of nasty rumors about Rita Ora when they broke up. So we already know that he's a nasty guy. Like, listen, do I think their relationship was toxic? Yes, I do. But do I think that Blac Chyna was any more toxic than him? No. I originally thought the second season was going to focus on their breakup because they were going through it once the first one ended. Right, exactly, because they had broken up before the first season even finished airing, right? If I remember. So listen, y'all already know how I feel about them Kardashians. Y'all know I want to see her win. I want to see Blac Chyna win. I just feel like, and this is my opinion, I just feel like there are some, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like there are some, I feel like there were some things that maybe she wasn't fully prepped on, and some preparations that she could have made better. That's all I'm gonna say. I want to see them lose, but in Chris's defense, if I'm doing my mama bear role, I'm protecting my son. If the relationship is toxic, I wouldn't want that breakdown aired, but also his right. And I agree a little bit. And that's why I'm saying, like, I agree. If the relationship was toxic, I agree. But here's the thing, like I said, the second season could have been about them breaking up. The second season didn't have to be them forcing them to film together and forcing them to be friends and forcing them to fake a relationship. We knew they had broken up. The second season could have been about the breakup and co-parenting and all of that. See, the problem is, and this is my opinion, the problem is they can't control her. See, they can control the chess pieces when it comes to the girls. They can control the Tristans. They can control the Tigers. They can control well, they try to control the Kanyes. But they can control those chess pieces, the Chris Humphreys, and now they got the Pete Davidsons. They couldn't control what Blac Chyna had going on. And Blac Chyna also had, they just couldn't control it. And I think that's a lot of it too. I think that was a lot of the problem they had with, because remember, Rob was the one they couldn't control either. So you got to remember too, if you go back, and again, I didn't study the Kardashians, but I did used to watch the show back in the day. Like I told y'all before, I might have watched maybe 2.5 seasons, child. But they couldn't control, not only could they not control Blac Chyna, they couldn't control Rob. If y'all remember Rob refused to film even before he gained the weight and all of that. Remember, Rob stopped filming a long time ago. Now, I don't know if he's on the show now, because again, I haven't watched the show in forever, but he stopped filming a long time ago. And then when Courtney and Lamar had their show, remember, Rob was living with Courtney. So we would see Courtney on their show, here and there. He wasn't in every single episode. He wasn't a main player, but because he lived there, he would film. And that's when he first started gaining the weight. That's when he first started going through his depression, because Courtney talked about it on the show. I used to watch Courtney's show because I always liked Courtney. And so that's when they first started seeing all of these signs of the depression and him picking up the weight and stuff like that. So between Rob, them not being able to control Rob, and Rob not playing along the way he's supposed to play along, and then you got Blac Chyna, that's what the biggest problem was. Because if Chris could have written a storyline of them breaking up and co-parenting and she could have controlled that narrative, she absolutely would have let him film a second season. That's what she does. That is what she does. I think what happened is Rob didn't want to film it. So, right, I agree, Tavares. I think Rob didn't want to do it anymore. Do I mean Chloe what? Did I say Kim? I meant Chloe and Lamar. If I say Kim, I meant Chloe. Chloe and Lamar show. I used to like Chloe. If I say Kim, I meant Chloe. It was fine until they locked him in the basement and fed him something. You know what? I'm not doing that with you, D. They were trying to muzzle Blac Chyna. And that was not going to happen. So when Tokyo Tony is a whole mood. Lamar loved Rob. He tried to help him through his depression. Yeah, listen. Let me tell you something. And people can say what they want to say, and I don't care what nobody else say. I love y'all, but I don't care what y'all say about this one. Lamar Odom, in my opinion, Lamar Odom loved Chloe, and Chloe loved him. Now I believe that. I believe that Lamar loved Chloe, and Chloe loved him. Now I believe that. I believe that Lamar Odom had an addiction that he could not process, he could not work through, he could not deal with. And I believe that Chloe was dealing with her own demons of self-esteem, dealing with her own jealousy and self-esteem issues, dealing with her sisters and her place in that family hierarchy. I just think that the two of them, and I think unfortunately that's how they found each other, but because of Lamar's addiction and because of Lamar's unresolved trauma, I just think they couldn't work through it. Now, I'm not going to talk about how they hooked up. I'm not even going to get into the fact that, well, you know, that Lamar had a woman, and I ain't getting into all of that. Listen, I ain't got nothing to do with that. How they hooked up is how they hooked up, child. That was 20 years ago. Whatever. They ain't the first couple that'll hook up amongst some blurred lines of relationships, okay? But I think they really did. What's up, T Lounge? What's up, girl? But I think they really did love each other. I did. And I even though I think Lamar is still Lamar, I think he still loves her. I do. I just think they have a lot of unresolved issues. But I think he still loves her. And I think if Chloe were away from the camera, I think Chloe would, well, I don't know, because she went through a lot. It's hard. When you deal with somebody with addiction, it's hard. You go through a lot. I mean, Chloe went through a lot with him. So I can't say that. But I just think the love was real. I do. I think the love was real. But I agree, Tabitha and everybody else that said it. I think Rob didn't want to do the show anymore. Because I think if Rob still wanted to do the show, they would have done the damn show. I don't think Rob wanted to do the show at all. You know what, Tabitha? He may not have. Because again, he wasn't even filming the other show. He had stopped filming the Kardashians a long time ago. She did, Lauren. She did. She worked with Lamar a long time. She really did. She really did. And even, I think they could have made it under a couple of conditions. One, if the camera run around. But two, if both of them had dealt with or even gone to therapy together. But remember, Lamar Odom has a lot of trauma. You know, he's dealt with a lot of death. He's had the death of his son. He had a tragic death. He's had a couple of really tragic deaths in his life, even going back to his mom dying when he was young. I think she had cancer. And he's had a lot of trauma. He's had a lot of success in his life, but he's had a lot of trauma. And then Chloe, by her own admission, Chloe dealt with a lot of insecurities, a lot of, you know, where do I fit in this family? I'm the ugly duckling. I'm the one that they say doesn't belong. Remember the whole, you know, Rob Kardashian ate my daddy. We know that story, you know. Chloe looked like less of a fool with Lamar. He didn't want to do that. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think Rob really wanted to do the show at all, honestly. And you can look back and look at the show and tell he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to be there. So honestly, Blac Chyna might have encouraged him to do the show, but I bet you his mama did too. Because that's her job. Anyway, child, that's the update on that, child. That's the update on that. All right, let's get into some things of the things. So Choppa. For those of you that watched Making the Band, y'all know who Choppa is. If y'all watched Making the Band, y'all know who Choppa is. We talked about Freddie a few weeks ago. I was calling for you a second ago.
Oh, you are?
I'm going to ask you something, but I got the answer now, child. um, Choppa allegedly he has been arrested, charged with running a sex trafficking ring. He got arrested here in Maryland. I was like, oh, he was in Maryland, but allegedly he had 7 homes throughout the United States, and one of the places that they say he was doing business out of was Vegas. They have him all on tape with an undercover where allegedly he's with the undercover cop trying to get the undercover cop to become a part of his stable, and he actually calls himself a pimp. Listen, I'ma say this. The man was doing something that I don't know whether it was legal for him to be doing. Because they say he got 7 houses, and we know he didn't do that off of no bad boy money. We know that he didn't have no 7 houses off of no bad boy money. Now we know that. I'm just saying. Y'all think Chloe really would have had a baby with Lamar? Yep, I do. If she could have got pregnant by Lamar, I think so. She wanted one. Transcontinental pimp. The state lines are federal charge. Oh yeah, that's it's federal. Oh, it is federal. Okay, it is federal. Not in what a pimp named Slickback is going on here. Okay. Yes, honey, 7 homes. So yeah, they said that, and they got pictures of him on private jets and all kinds of stuff, child. Now we know that Choppa ain't had no money. We know Choppa was from the hood of Nolans. What's up, Jonathan? Oh, Jonathan, you're gonna be mad at me because I got some things to say about Nene. You're gonna be mad at me, but oh well. You need to put my Bible down and smack a punk. Let me know. I know you got me, boo. I know you got me, boo. Freddie was recently doing an interview saying he was trapping because he can't work a regular job because he would be noticed. Child, don't nobody know who you are. I promise you. And even if they do know who you are, so what? If you gotta eat, you gotta eat. You gotta pay your bills, you gotta pay your bills. You gotta feed your kids, you gotta feed your kids. Who gives a fuck? Interstate Commerce gets them every time. Nobody ever signed with Bad Boy got 7 houses. Hell, exactly. Okay, except for Diddy. Ooh. Except for Diddy. Dylon. Yes, honey, the interstate commerce is going to get them every time. So that's that, y'all. You know, if I hear more, I'll give y'all more. You know, stories like that, we usually get the headline and we don't really get a whole lot more. But I'll give y'all some more when I get more, honey. I'll give y'all some more when I get more. Now, the other thing that happened over the weekend while I was out, you know, doing what I was doing. Okay. A video surfaced of Trey Songz pulling down the shirt of a woman in a bikini at the Foxwoods Resorts up in Connecticut. Y'all, listen. I don't know how many times people gotta tell y'all somebody ain't shit. I do not know Trey Songz. I don't know that man. I never talked to that man. But I don't know how many different times and how many different ways people need to tell y'all somebody ain't shit. Hey, powerful. Because this is what I'm going to say. And I said this in my little quick drop, and I'm going to say it here. Just because I know what people are going to say. They're going to say, oh, that video is from 2013. So what? People are going to say, or 2016, whenever the video was from. People are going to say, oh, well, she laughed after he did it. So what? So what? The fact that that woman was standing there minding her good business, laughing, mingling, and getting to know the getting to knows, and he took it upon himself to pull her bikini top down and proceeded to yell repeatedly, titties on the loose, titties on the loose, titties on the loose. What's up, Monk Chip? Thank you, boo. Y'all, there's nothing that anybody can say to me to defend that. I don't care what that woman said before, during, or after. I don't care the fact that she laughed it off, because if you look at it, she looked like she laughed it off more out of nervousness than anything else. But I don't care. I don't care if the woman just got finished scripting in a private VIP room for the past hour. Y'all was standing in public and you took it upon yourself. Nobody else was walking around nude. It wasn't a nude party. It wasn't a nude event. The fact that you thought it was okay and then made a joke about it. Y'all, I don't know what else y'all want from me. That man, that I don't know who, y'all put it in the chat. I know y'all know who I'm talking about. That DJ said that when they get around to making the Trey Songz documentary, Surviving Trey Songz, it's going to be 3 times worse than R. Kelly. They said that man, he said that man is horrible. And he said it on his radio show. And he know the rules. He know what defamation is. He know all the rules as it relates to defamation. And he said it anyway. So I tend to feel like that he think that he got proof or that he's covered in saying what he said. Now that's how I feel about it. And I hope that lady gets her $5 million. Exactly. And she asking for $5 million for her trouble. You better give it to her. You better give it to her. Keke Palmer said that he didn't respect her boundaries. What's up, Quintessential? Hey, boo. Ciao. Hey, Alikala. Hey. So that's what was going on with that. Now, can we talk about this DaBaby situation? So over the weekend, DaBaby got into an altercation backstage with one of his artists, and we saw the video footage of that. They was walking down that hallway backstage, and I feel like that dude said something that he wasn't supposed to say, and DaBaby turned around and started whooping his ass. Now listen, I don't know what that man said to DaBaby to make DaBaby respond the way he did, but once again, now we got something else to say about DaBaby. Then we get the released footage of the incident down to the Walmart where DaBaby was defended. Well, you know, he claimed self-defense and somebody ended up no longer with us. Let me say this to y'all. I need us, everybody, all of us, to use some level of discernment when we see these things. Do y'all really think that we're seeing a video that the police didn't see, that the prosecutor didn't see when the incident first happened? It's the video footage from fucking Walmart. Y'all think Walmart didn't turn that video footage over 3, 4, 5 years ago when the incident first happened? Y'all think that this is the first time anybody is seeing this situation? Now, I don't know how TMZ got it. And I don't know how TMZ released it, but TMZ gets everything. So it is what it is. But, excuse me, I was looking at the footage and I was like, why are people acting like nobody, like we're getting some secret video that nobody has seen? And I'm not saying whether DaBaby is innocent or guilty. Listen, I just feel like that's over. It's been, but why are we acting like nobody's seen it? Why are we doing that, y'all? Right, Tabitha, there's a whole slew of women, exactly, coming for Trey Songz. I mean, I'm not even being funny, y'all. People last night was going crazy over this video as if nobody has seen it before. Like this was some secret cell phone footage that somebody just decided to share, and like it's gonna give us an angle that nobody has seen before. Y'all, it's the video footage from the damn Walmart where it happened. The police have seen it. The prosecutors have seen it. They believed, whether you believe it or not, it don't matter at this point because it is what it is. They believed that it was self-defense. I didn't understand why everybody was losing their mind about that tape yesterday. Because when I saw it, and again, if it had been like secret cell phone footage released because the owner of the phone was scared to release it or scared to show anybody, now it's all of a sudden been released, I would have been interested. I'd have been like, oh shit, we got some new, oh boy. But the fact that it's the Walmart footage, Y'all be seeing that. I just feel like whether it's deserved or not, because trust me, I'm not about to walk down that road and argue about whether it's deserved, because we know that DaBaby got special shit going on. So I'm not going to argue that point about whether it's deserved or not. But I just feel like we are doing a whole lot of piling on with DaBaby. DaBaby does enough. We don't need to add to it. Okay? Y'all going to start playing with DaBaby. He don't care. He really don't care. Y'all, he does not. I know it was the Illuminati angle. Right. Just like when that man was breaking into that man's house, and y'all act like he was wrong for defending his property. And like he said on the 911 call, I shot him in the leg. Like I didn't kill him. And I'm thinking to myself, again, if it were you, if you lived in a state where you had a licensed weapon and you had a right to protect your home, and somebody was literally climbing over your fence into your home, I'm just saying, he wasn't wrong. I know, April, I understand that the family has been saying it's not self-defense. And again, y'all can look at the footage for yourself and y'all can decide whether you think it was self-defense or not. But what I'm saying is, people were going crazy like this was some new information. And it's not. That video is not new. It might be new to us. It might be new to us, but people were really acting last night. Like, if you read through social media and stuff, people were acting like, oh, they're going to reopen the case. Oh, DaBaby going... No. None of that's going to happen. Now, people might further indict him in the court of public opinion. They may very well do that. They may indict him in the court of public opinion. But as far as anything legal, especially since he killed another black man. Now, if he had killed a rich white boy, we might be having a different conversation. But he killed another black man. I know y'all don't think they about to reopen that case. No, ma'am. Now, the family might be looking for a new angle as far as suing him for wrongful death. Now, they could do that, and they may already have. I don't know. Has anybody know? Has the family sued DaBaby for wrongful death? I agree, Tabitha. DaBaby. That's why I said DaBaby always in some shit. But y'all, did y'all hear that 911 call? I need y'all to go find it. It's online. That 911 call was absolutely hilarious when they called, when he had to call the police after he shot that dude on his property. That thing was funny to me. That 911 call was funny. It was almost like a Saturday Night Live spoof. That thing was funny to me, y'all. I'm shooting first, asking questions later. Exactly. And the fact that he shot the man in the leg, I felt like he showed some good restraint. He stopped the man from being able to advance on him any further, and then he called the police. I don't know what y'all want from that man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm no fan of DaBaby. I think DaBaby is a despicable person. I think he ignorant as hell. Let's be clear. But y'all know me. I try to be fair and balanced. When I talk about shit, I try to be fair and balanced. And in this situation, I'm just saying. As a Floridian, I'm standing my ground. Okay. But if the family, I will say this though. The family, I feel like, again, y'all know I ain't going to nobody's law school, but I feel like the family could have a good wrongful death suit. And the fact that DaBaby got some money now. Now, back then when the incident first happened, DaBaby probably ain't had no damn money, but he got money now. Y'all go on and get y'all a piece. Go on and get y'all a piece of that. He got a little bit of change now, honey. Y'all better go on and get it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm scared for him. I don't know how many times he can get out of these situations. Yeah, he is reckless. He's very reckless, but that's why I say he don't care. He don't care. He don't care. But you know what they say? Hard head make a soft behind. So one way or another, it's going to catch up to him. Now listen, Elon Musk done brought down to the Twitter. Now it still has to be approved by the board of directors to the Twitter. But it said that shareholders are going to get $54, which I thought was kind of low. Shareholders will get $54 per share. So if you own 100 shares of Twitter, you'll get $54 times 100, child. So forth and so on. Hey, Geechee girl. You getting sick of the baby? Of the bully? Yeah, child. But it still has to be approved. Hold on a second, y'all. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Hold on a second, y'all. Huh? You was ready for the door to close? Yeah. Oh. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh, thank you, Jay Wilson. Girl, is Salty Neck Sarah coming for you? Is she still walking? Who are you talking about? I don't know if anybody coming for me or not, Jay Wilson. You know I don't pay no attention to that mess, child. Ain't nobody, as far as I know, ain't nobody saying nothing to me. But thank you. Jay Wilson, the person that got me in all that trouble, y'all. Y'all get him in the chat. Now I'm just playing. I'm playing, y'all. I'm playing. Something real off and very weird with that musky man on top of being a racist. Who, Elon Musk? Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on that. So did he buy Twitter just to give Trump his Twitter account back? Child, I don't know. What? Elon Musk is buying up too much mess. Then again, he needs plenty of money with all the discrimination suits he's losing. Well, yeah, I don't know, Jay Wilson. You know, I don't pay them people no attention. I said what I had to say, and I'm done with it. I didn't say what I had to say. Not a Musk fan. I don't think too many people are fans of Elon Musk. I didn't realize he was as hated as he is, but he is not. Elon Musk is not American and has no vested interest in us doing well other than to sell them cars. Right. Yeah. Yep. We'll keep an eye on it, but since everybody was talking about it, I thought I would throw that in there, honey. We'll keep an eye on it, honey. We'll keep an eye on it. All right, y'all. Let's get into we got one more thing. Get into a little bit before we get into this Meg. Y'all know Meg gave an interview down to the Gayle King, honey. We're gonna talk about Meg. We're gonna talk a little bit about Nene too. We're gonna talk a little about Nene too. Jonathan. But the conservatives are real happy. Oh, I'm sure they are. Elon was saying how social media platforms should not be able to edit what people say. Ooh, Tesla cars are trash. I said what the fuck I said. Ooh, I like the Teslas, honey. I've enjoyed myself when I've been in a Tesla. Now I'm gonna be honest about it. I have enjoyed. Now I don't own one, but I have ridden in one a time or two, and I have enjoyed myself immensely. If he gives Trump his account back, I hope the Twitter stock drops. You know, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. He's a part-time mentally vested South African. He's a part-time mentally vested South African. At 9:30, I'm selling the rest of my shares in Twitter, just like I sold my Target shares for the crap they pulled. What Target had did? I missed that. What Target had did? Get you, girl. Girl, tell me. I don't have no Target or no Twitter stock. I got some stock, but I don't have stock in them two. I think they're overrated too. Quality versus price isn't there. Oh, well, see, I'm not. I don't know. I just know I've enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie. I've enjoyed the Elon of the Musk. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you. I mean the Tesla. I ain't gonna lie. I have, and I even toyed with the idea of getting me a Tesla. I'm not gonna give me one right now, but I do like the Tesla. Okay, send me the link, boo. Send me the link. Right, Jason. Jason said, run me that Target information. Yeah, I need to know. Get your girl. Let me know when you send it so I can see what they talking about. Get your girl. You going live in a few minutes. Yeah, send it to me when you get a chance, boo. So, all right. So that was that. So, okay, listen. Momma D, listen, we're going to go to a little bit of trash for a second. We got Momma D versus the BAM down to the Love and Hip Hop. So this is what's going on, okay? Momma D went to Shay's baby shower, and she talked about how wonderful of a mother Shay gonna be, and she took this really weird picture of her laying on Shay's belly and just a whole lot. Oh, you canceled the live. Oh, you have a migraine. I'm sorry, babes. I'm so sorry. And so they got this whole thing going on with now allegedly her and the BAM are getting into it over the fact that she's supporting Shay, and now they going back and forth on Twitter about the fact that, you know, the BAM never had her back, and this and this and this and that. Let me say this, y'all. Y'all know what I always say when it comes to these things. Don't get yourself, excuse me. Don't get yourselves all excited, y'all. Don't get your panties all in a bunch. You know why? They're filming. They're filming. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is filming right now. So I think a couple of weeks ago, Erica Mena and what's the girl's name? The one that got the beauty salon, the one that what's her name? I can't think of her name, but I can see her face. But remember, her and Erica Mena got into it a couple of weeks ago on Twitter. Child, they are filming. Even this whole situation now I'm side-eyeing the situation with Ty and Mimi Faust, because remember they had this whole thing where they got engaged, and then like 2 weeks later, Sierra, thank you, that's her name, Sierra. Then like 2 weeks later, allegedly, Ty was cheating on her, but then Mimi went on live and was all smiles and giggles. Well, guess what? They were together this weekend in Atlanta at a club with Rich Dollars and somebody else. It was Rich Dollars, Mimi, Ty, and somebody else. It wasn't Young Jock. It was somebody else. I said, y'all, they filming. So now I'm even questioning whether they really broke up, whether that was real or whether that was for the story, for their story. Because, you know, Mimi wasn't on the show last season, so I don't know. Sierra Glam Shop, thank you. So I don't know if Mimi's back or not. Let me say that. So Mimi may not be back, and they may not be filming at all. But I just find it very curious when I start seeing so many stories as it's connected to the people on the show while they're filming. Oh shoot, while they're filming. But if Momma D and Scrappy not really speaking, that is sad. Well, you know, listen, Momma D and Scrappy always had that on again, off again, up and down relationship. They get into it because Momma D is Momma D. And we know that Momma D and Bambi always had a crazy relationship. They always had that up and down relationship. So even if it really happened, sorry, y'all. Even if it really happened the way it said it happened, even if it has nothing to do with filming, I mean, Mama, this isn't. I'm not shocked to see Momma D doing this. I mean, are y'all? Oh, you said Mimi, not Nene leaking. I'm talking about Mimi from Love and Hip Hop. Stevie J Mimi. I knew that show was fake when Stevie and Zeno had that fake club in Atlanta. Or when they had that crab restaurant that opened and closed in the same week. Now, do I think that Momma D and Scrappy might really be like, again, do I think that Momma D would have done something like this whether the cameras were on her or not? Sure. Absolutely. It's Momma D. But the fact that they are filming just makes me give it a side eye. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying it ain't real. But I will say that I think that there's a way you can support somebody without slapping your husband in the face and being respectful of how your daughter-in-law feels. Regardless of whether we know that her and Scrappy are married, they got 3 children together, they doing their thing, but the reality of the situation is, Momma D, you can still be cool with Shay and support Shay in a way that's not disrespectful to your husband. I mean, to your son. I want some crabs too, Jason. I haven't had any crabs yet this season. I live for Momma D. Listen, I love me some Momma D, but Momma D be doing the most. Momma D is extra. But like I said, I'll just wait to see how much of this is or isn't on scene. Just like a couple of weeks ago, what's her face was in the hospital for exhaustion. Kurt and Rashida. Rashida was in the hospital. She said she was in the hospital for exhaustion. She's doing too much. And then like the next day, she was looking like $1 million in full glam. And again, I'm not saying that woman wasn't really sick. I'm not saying that woman wasn't in the hospital for real. All I'm saying is they filming. And everything as it relates to anything love and hip hop related, I got to put a question mark by it until the season start and I see what the season was and what the season wasn't. Do you think it's okay for people to post their anger with family? I don't care how mad or pissed I am. I would never go to the internet. It's not how I would handle things. You know, I think that's part of the problem is that we put too much of our business out there. So no, it's not how I would handle things. Not at all. Absolutely not. Baby needs to get over Momma D. Momma D used her to get at Erica Dixon, so I can't buy a damn to give, child. And again, that's what I'm saying. This is what Momma D does. Like, why are we sitting here acting like this ain't who Momma D is and what Momma D does? Like, this is what she gives. So, anyway. Do I want to talk about, you know what? I don't even want to talk about Nene. I done said what I got to say about Nene. I'm done. I ain't gonna fool with Nene no more. I'm gonna let Nene lawsuit play out. I'm gonna just let it play out. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm gonna let it be there. Let's talk about Meg. Let's talk about Meg. Does Mona still own the show? No. Big Fish TV are the producers now. Oh, does she still own it? I don't know if she still owns it or not, but I know it's no longer her production company. That much I know. It's no longer her production company. It's Big Fish Media that's producing the show. That I know. So Jonathan, you can stay in the skybox because I'm gonna leave Nene alone, child. I'm gonna let it play out. I'm gonna let the whole thing play out. I'm gonna leave Nene where she at. But let's talk about this Meg situation. Now, Meg Thee Stallion went down to that good Gayle King and gave her interview. Okay, Gayle King is the new Oprah. That is the new Barbara Walters. Like back in the day, if somebody got in trouble, if something happened, you knew they was gonna talk to Oprah or Barbara Walters, one of the two. They was gonna go down to the Oprah show, or they was gonna go down to the 2020 and talk to Barbara Walters, one of the two. Or she might even get a whole Barbara Walters special. Gayle King is a part of that now. Because Oprah does still do interviews over on her like Super Soul Sunday and stuff like that. So she does still interview people, but it ain't the same. Gayle King is the new Oprah. So I saw clips of Megan's interview. I really hope this is true. He get what he deserves. Big Fish ran that show and Black Ink into the ground. I said what I said. I'm tired of this narrative that if you don't believe Megan, then you don't protect Black women. Me not believing her doesn't mean I'm not protecting Black women. This is what I'm going to say. So let's talk about the interview first, and then I'll give y'all what I got to say. Okay. Gayle King thinks she Oprah for real. She making good money. You see with her last contract negotiation, baby. She already won the lawsuit praising him in advance. Not fooling with Jonathan, y'all. So Meg went down to the good Gayle King. Now, let me talk about some things Meg has said. Meg said that they was at Kylie house. They was at the party. She was ready to go. They didn't want to leave. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the things. And I said this. I did a video earlier today. I'm really going to just repeat a lot of what I said. But, this time I got some audience participation. Can we just support Tori and call her even, child? You're right. Gayle is a new Oprah. I wonder who's going to sit down with her first, Chris Rock or Will. I think Chris Rock will. Chris Rock will sit down before Will. Because if Will's going to sit down and talk to anybody, he's going to go to the Red Table Talk first. He'll go to the Red Table Talk. At least I think he would. I think he would do the Red Table Talk before he would do anything else. Left-handed Libra, thank you. Left-handed Libra says she's a new subby. Y'all go ahead and flood the chat. Welcome her to the tribe. Welcome. Yes, the amount of women who think she's lying. So is it the Tory shooting her allegedly or other info they think? You know what, Alika, thank you. Because that's actually what I wanted. That's really the conversation I wanted to have. Why are so many people determined to not believe Meg? What am I missing, y'all? What am I missing? Because it seems like people are so determined. Now, let me say this. All right, let me talk about what I thought she was lying about, and then I'm gonna talk about what information came out. So here's there were two main things that I thought Meg was lying about in this interview. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You just joined too. Unapologetically Ramel, y'all flood the chat and y'all welcome Unapologetically Ramel as well. Thank you so much. Any other new members, y'all come on down to the front so the church can welcome. Well, we ain't the church, but the tribe can welcome y'all. Y'all come on down to the front now. Come on down to the front. Thank you. I really appreciate y'all being here. Really do. I really, really do. Thank y'all. Mwah. One, I think Meg lied about the argument because she made it seem like the argument wasn't that bad. I never raised my voice at anybody. I mean, it was just a regular argument that family has. Nah, y'all was arguing because y'all have been drinking all day, probably have been smoking all day. You was belligerent. They was belligerent, and the argument ensued. That's what it was. Let's just call a spade a spade. Let's call a thing a thing. Let's call a thing a thing. Y'all was in there arguing and y'all was acting a damn fool. And y'all was in that car arguing and y'all was cussing each other out, probably putting y'all fingers in each other's face, getting rude, probably call each other bald-headed hoes. You know how people do. Okay, Team PG County, yes. Now, even though that's I didn't grow up in PG County, I grew up in DC, but that's where I live now. So yes. No, that's cool. But no, I was welcoming Left-handed Libra as a subscriber. I was welcoming as a subscriber. I mean, of course, I love my members. Absolutely, I love my members, but I welcome my subscribers too. When y'all are new subscribe to the channel, I welcome y'all. Absolutely. So I believe she was lying about that. Okay. Y'all was in there acting a fool and arguing because that's how it escalated. How did it get to the point where somebody pulled out a gun if it won't, you know what I'm saying? So Meg, girl, just call it a thing. The second thing that I believe she lied about, I believe her and Tory have been intimate. I do. Do I believe they were boyfriend and girlfriend? No, they wasn't boyfriend and girlfriend. But do I believe they have been intimate? Absolutely. What's up, TC? Hey, boo. How you doing? What's up? What's up, TC? Yes, me and TC we got friends in real life in common. Hey, girl. Thank you. That's right. I will always support my HBCU fam. That's right. So that's the second thing that I didn't believe that came out of Meg's mouth. Now, let's be clear. Those two things, I ain't believe. The new group is the production company for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. New group is the John Venice. What do you mean? So who's producing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta now? Because wasn't it Big Fish? I thought it was Big Fish. No, I don't now. Why be the kid? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Let's say this. But again, I do believe that she lied about how bad the argument was, and I believe that she lied about the fact that she was, hey, Queen Diva. Mwah. But I absolutely believe that Tory shot her. Now, I believe that. I believe that with 100% of my soul. I believe Tory shot that woman. And that's what I believe that. And here's the thing. You can lie about details. That doesn't mean you're lying about the story. You see what I'm saying? Her saying me and Tory were never intimate don't mean that man ain't putting up one. The two things don't have nothing to do with each other. I understand what you're saying, that if she would lie about one thing, then you could see her lying about something else. I could see that. I see your point in that. But I believe she's telling the truth about that. Now, this is the other thing I'm going to say. If Tory didn't shoot her, somebody did. And there was only two other people there that night. The bodyguard and the best friend. It was only listen. We know the girl didn't shoot herself. Now, in the police report, now she admitted that she lied. Originally, she lied to the police and she said it was glass. We know why she lied, y'all. She lied to the police because she didn't want that man to get in trouble, period. Period. She didn't want the man to get in trouble. That's it. Like, why are we making a big case? Oh, she lied. Oh, well, once she said it was glass, and now she's saying she... If you listen to her interview, she never said nothing. The doctor came back in as she was getting ready to leave the hospital, and the doctor said, you know you have bullet fragments in your foot. She never changed her story until the doctor said she's got bullet fragments in her foot. And then the police was like, girl, tell us what happened. Tell us what happened. If you go to, I just typed in Gayle King, Meg Thee Stallion interview, and the whole interview is posted on YouTube. Child, you know everything with YouTube. Everything. So just go, you can get the whole YouTube. I mean, you can get the whole thing on YouTube. He wanted to put, it's me, D. That's not nice. I believe that. I believe he shot her. I believe that girl, the police, because here's the thing. In the interview, they posted her medical record. The medical report from the doctor says she has bullets, that her one foot was grazed by a bullet, like it hit her Achilles, and the other foot has bullet fragments in it. And even to this day, she has bullet fragments in her foot because they said the fragments are so small, it's not worth going in there to take them out unless it becomes, a bigger problem. So I'm just sitting here like, what are we arguing about? The police report says, the medical report says the girl got bullets in her foot. Now, the other thing that I thought was very damning, in the interview, they have the text messages where Kelsey sent a text. Now, remember, Kelsey is her former best friend who was there that night. Kelsey sent a text message to Meg's security / bodyguard saying, help, Tory shot Meg. There was only 3 people there other than Meg that night. The bodyguard, that was Tory's bodyguard / driver, Kelsey, Tory. Kelsey sent a text message to Meg's security because Meg said they weren't that far from her house. By the time all this had happened, they weren't that far from her house because that's why she got out the car. According to her, she got out the car because she was going to walk the rest of the way because they weren't that far from her house. She sent a text to the bodyguard saying, help, Tory shot Meg. Now, Kelsey has changed her story, but Meg also said in the interview where Tory offered both of them money to not say nothing. He offered them $1 million if they wouldn't say that he did it. If a bullet was discharged, it's some BS. Everyone is trying to save face. Bottom line, Meg, you tried it though. We know you be hoeing? Girl, just support him and let's call it even. Child. The whole situation is sad. I am not a super fan of her or him. I just feel sad because she did get shot. All I'm going to say is this. How did okay, Miss Sharon was typing something. You must have hit the button. I do it all the time. This is my only thing, y'all. Like I said, I don't have no dog in this fight. Let's be clear. I don't know who. I'm not a Tory Lanez fan. I know who he was before this. I don't know who he is like music-wise. I do like Meg Thee Stallion, but if she was wrong, y'all know me well enough to know if she was wrong, I call her on her shit and say she was wrong. But what I am going to say is somebody shot that girl. So either it was Kelsey, it was Tori, or it was the driver. But somebody discharged a gun that night to the point where the girl, and even in the video where you see her backing up, there's blood on the ground. Like, I don't know what when people say they believe she's lying, what do y'all think she's lying about? For the people in the chat that are like, she lying. What is it that what do y'all think she's lying about? Do y'all think she's lying about being shot? Do you think she's lying about who shot her? Like, what do y'all think she's lying about? I think Kelsey took the money and that's why she changed her story. Because now Kelsey is saying that that's not what happened. But the night of the accident, they have the text messages that you sent out. So either you were lying in or you lying now. And what reason would you have had to lie then unless you were the one that actually pulled the trigger? What reason would you have had to lie on Tori then? You can't, right? And that's what happened. See, again, in the interview, that's what Meg said. Meg said that by the time, like, he was telling them, please don't say nothing, don't say nothing, the neighbors had called the police. Meg didn't call the police. Meg did not call the police. The neighbors called the police. How did Kelsey know the bodyguard's number? Because they were best friends. Kelsey was Meg's best friend / like assistant. So she would have had all that information. Yeah, she would have had all that information. I'm sick of Tori. I'm sick of Meg. I'm sick of this story. Are there charges? Yeah, there are charges pending. That's another reason why I was surprised that Meg did an interview, because there's a whole criminal case going on. I was surprised but people do give interviews, but I feel like she'd have been better off not saying nothing and waiting for everything to come out in court. But why be the kid? What do you think she's lying about though? Because like I said, there are parts of her story that I don't believe. But what do you think she's? I mean, when you say you think she's lying, are you saying you think she's lying about getting shot? Because somebody shot her. There's a medical record to prove that there's a bullet hit her foot. So that's not a lie. Like, that can't be a lie unless you're accusing the doctor of lying. There's a whole medical report. What's up, Brianna? I think she's lying about how it happened. Hold on. I think she's lying about how it happened, but I do believe he shot her. I think he was effing Meg and Kelsey, and that's how it started, and Kelsey accepted the money. Well, allegedly, that's what they were arguing about. I think Meg was down for protecting Tori. Somewhere along the way, it's changed. That's why I side-eye Meg. I think Meg didn't want to. I do think Meg was protecting him, but I think it changed that night when the doctor came in there and said, "Girl, you got a bullet in your foot," in front of the police. Then it was kind of like, oh, I guess I gotta tell the truth now. That's why I believe that they were actually. That's why I do believe that they were in a sexual relationship, because that's the kind of stuff that you would do to protect the person that you're sleeping with, right? Subpoena Kelsey's financial records. Oh, now that would be good. That would be good if they were able to do that. I don't think the doctors are lying about her getting shot. Her story of what happened is what I question. Okay. Well, I do think, listen, now I'm going to say that, now I'm going to be honest about that. I do think that the story itself is a little hanky. I think all of them are, I do think that. Now, I agree with y'all on that. But at the end of the day, I don't think any of that matters. To me, it's the same. To me, us arguing about the end result is the same as when you question a woman about whether she was actually sexually assaulted or not because she lied about going to the man's room. Well, okay, she may have lied about going up to his hotel room because she was embarrassed to admit that she went to a man's hotel room. But does that change the fact that he sexually assaulted her? No. So why are we getting so hung up on that? If we accept the fact of this, if there's video camera footage of this man slapping her around and sexually assaulting her, why are we so caught up on whether she went up to his room or not? If we know that the end result is she was violated. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? To me, that's what I feel like people are arguing about. If we are accepting the fact that a bullet hit this woman's foot, why are we arguing about whether he was sleeping with Kelsey? You know what I'm saying? I want to know how. See, I'm not doing this with you, D. Hey, I'm everywhere. Tabitha, you got a fan. I am everywhere, said Tabitha. Girl, I'm always watching you on TikTok. Yes, honey. Tabitha, I be watching Tabitha down to the TikTok channel. Why are there no prints on the gun? Mm. I mean, I guess he wiped the gun off. Plus, medical staff is obligated to call the police if they're not already there, if it's a gunshot wound or a stabbing. If Meg didn't say anything or tried to lie to medical staff. Right, that's exactly. And they said it in front of the police. Shut up, D. Hey, Amir, how you doing? Amir Couture. You know, I get that. And I understand that us wouldn't be so really be willing to protect the person that shot us. But y'all see it happen all the time. Y'all stop. Don't act like we've never seen stories of people protecting the person that abused them or the person that violated them or the person that y'all see it happen all the time. Y'all know they got this whole no snitching culture. Y'all know, please, y'all see it happen all the time, y'all. A bodyguard will wipe a gun to protect their investment. Listen, let me tell you something. Any number of reasons why ain't no prints on that gun. And what they said was, from my understanding now, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, there were no prints on the outside of the gun or something like that. But the bullets inside the gun, it was inconclusive to whether Tori's DNA was there or not. But don't quote me on that either. I don't believe Meg saw with her own two eyes Tori pointing the gun in her direction and pulling the trigger. I think the gun went off in her direction and hit something being glass. Well, but she's got concrete and bullet fragments in her foot, so she knows he had a gun. Her back was turned when shots were fired. Anyway, y'all, so that's what it is, child. That's what it is. So y'all can go find the whole interview down to like I said, I found it on YouTube because I didn't watch it this morning on the morning news. I think it came on this morning on the Good Morning, the Sunday morning, whatever news that Gail King worked for, whatever the show that she does. But it's on YouTube. If you Google it, the whole thing is on YouTube. Yes, I think she stepped in the glass, which is why she has cuts on her foot along with the fragments. Okay. Do you think people? Absolutely. People been working with Tori. Yeah. People, listen, people in this, unfortunately, in this society, people have very short memories. That's why I say, if I were Olivia Pope, just go away and be quiet for a little while. People will forget. If you go away and you're quiet long enough, people will forget. People have very short memories. They move on to the next thing very quickly. Now, that doesn't mean everybody's going to forget. That ain't what I'm saying. But enough people will forget. Enough people will forget. Look at CeeLo. CeeLo Green got canceled probably when he had the most going on in his career. He was a judge on The Voice. His music was doing really well. He was all over the place. He had commercials and endorsements. He was at the top. He was probably at the highest point of his career. And then all of a sudden, those lyrics came out and he was accused of, dropping stuff in people's drinks and making comments about, assault and all kinds of stuff. We ain't heard from CeeLo for 3 years. He been gone off the radar. Quietly, he's still been making money. Quiet as it's kept, CeeLo still been producing music. CeeLo still been making money. He just ain't been on the forefront. He got fired from The Voice and all that. Lost his endorsements and all that stuff. Don't get me wrong. His pocket changed. His pocket did change. Now, all of a sudden, y'all notice how y'all starting to see CeeLo again at different places here and there? He was on Marriage Boot Camp last year. I think that was him sticking his pinky toe out there to see if people was going to say something. So he did Marriage Boot Camp, put his little pinky toe out there. And quiet, slowly but surely, haven't y'all noticed y'all starting to see CeeLo again? In little places here and there. He's popping up here and popping up there. Nothing major. Just little Just a little. CeeLo's on the new Proud Family. See what I'm saying? Now he on a Disney show. He is on Disney. You know why? Because he went away and he shut up. He went away. He shut up. Yeah. I don't think Tory ever said he was messing with Kelsey. I know he said he was messing with Meg, and they was messing with each other, child. He voices a panda bear. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He quietly. Oh yeah, Geechee girl, that's a new Proud Family. Yes, honey. What do I think about Blac Chyna versus the cat? Child, we just had a whole conversation, Ramel. You missed it. But ultimately, I feel like I want Blac Chyna to win. I want her to win. It is truly a David versus Goliath situation, and I want her to win. I just don't know if she will. I want her to win, though. Disney Plus. It's on Disney Plus, Geechee girl. Yeah, so that's just how I feel about that. I feel like that girl was shot, and it bothers me that so many people are so quick to just be like, she lying. And I'm like, what? Again, I agree that I think it's more to the story that we're not getting, but I just don't understand. Again, I always say that I just don't know why people are so quick to discredit women. I don't know. I just don't know why we're so quick to discredit. And again, it happens to Black women, but it happens to white women. I don't know why we're so quick to discredit women. Why is it so hard to believe that this man would do that? What is it that we, and I'm not saying you, YB the Kid, because I understand what you're saying, but I mean in general, there's such a hatred towards Meg. Like even now after the interview, people are like, oh, look at her fake tears. Oh, look at and I'm like, why are we so quick to just believe this woman is lying? I don't understand it. But women, it happens all the time. Like I said, it happens with Black women, but it also happens with women. I mean, look at what that white woman went through with the Supreme Court justice situation. Like, they tore that woman all the way apart. All the way apart. Lizzo was on it, and so was Lil Nas X. What? On the new Proud Family? I haven't, you know what? I never really watched the Proud Family, so I haven't looked at the new Proud Family. I ain't watched the old Proud Family. I'm glad to see it got a little reboot, though. Go for it. Y'all go for it. Yeah. It's weird to me that we don't think women lie, too. They're human. I do believe that women lie. I absolutely believe that women lie, but and maybe because I'm a woman. But I'm going to give the women the benefit of the doubt until I have her. I'm not, unless it's so egregious. Unless it's so egregious. And maybe because I'm a woman. All I'm going to say this. If Tory didn't do it, who did? That's all I'm going to say. Oh, Diamond Pearl don't like the new Proud Family. If her bodyguard wasn't there. That's the thing. Her bodyguard wasn't there. Tory's bodyguard was there. Well, Tory's security / driver / bodyguard. Her security was not there. Had her security been there, I don't think that would have happened at all. Yeah, I agree. That's what I agree with Xavier. I think everybody lies, but the evidence supports Meg's story more than Tory's. That's how I feel about it, in my opinion. I'm mad they had Billy with that white man. Well, he's with a white man in real life, so, you know. Yeah. But, and don't get me wrong, there have been times when I've heard a woman's story and I've been like, girl. So I'm not blind. I don't blindly support women, but I do feel like a lot of times the evidence is in our face and it's supported, and people are just like, and I'm like, but it's right here. It's right in our face. It's right here. Anyway, y'all. So that's what it was today. Thank y'all for coming through. Question: Are you going to review the Housewives? Absolutely. Listen. I love the Housewives, honey. Y'all are gonna get the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Y'all are gonna get Atlanta. Y'all gonna get Dubai. Okay. You get in Miami, even though ain't nobody watching them, but that's okay. Ain't nobody watching my Real Housewives of Miami reviews. That's fine. But you get in Miami. Absolutely. Yes, Romel. Yes, you are. Absolutely. We're going to be watching all of it. They said Dubai starting on June 1st. Absolutely. You getting all of it. You getting all of that. Love and Marriage DC. We're going to do Love and Marriage DC. We got P Valley coming this summer. Absolutely. We got a full roster. Full roster. Matter of fact, that's why I got to get off here now because I got to get caught up from this weekend. So I can get y'all some videos tonight. Okay. I'm just mad. The Real Housewives of Lagos. I need to find it. I think I want to watch it. I don't know if I'm going to review it, y'all, but I want to watch it. I do, because I've heard some good stuff about it. From what I'm hearing, I guess the gun jumped out of someone's pocket, went off, hit the glass fragments, Yeah, it just jumped off and went off. Yeah, it jumped out of somebody. Yeah, I guess that's what happened. What's up, Confessions of a Reality Queen? Hey, girl. Hey. Mwah. Oh, I do need to finish up RuPaul. I feel like I already know who won. I think I saw a spoiler. I didn't want to see a spoiler, but it's okay. I'm going to finish that up. I think I got 3 more episodes. Hell, I got to hurry up and do RuPaul and be ready for All Stars. Even though I don't know if I'm going to review All Stars, only because last year nobody was looking at my All Stars reviews. And everybody that reviews, for the exception of like somebody like a Maddie, where like his whole channel is, RuPaul, people like I know James's reviews, his numbers were down. Like a lot of people's numbers were down. Oh yes, Bobby Brown's new show. Yes, I saw that. Yes. Please, can y'all jump out that line? What happened to Love and Marriage Huntsville? Girl, the last 2 weekends I ain't been home. I've been out of town. I've only been able to find Lagos on YouTube, but the videos are only up for a day. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I did Chasing Atlanta last week. My Chasing Atlanta review is up. It sure is. Yes, Confessions. Bobby Brown got a new reality show. It's gonna be on A&E. We'll be reviewing it. So Geechee girl, matter of fact, I need to talk to you. Geechee girl, are you gonna watch Love and Marriage DC? I think that's what it is, Vovo. I think people didn't want to see it enough to get Paramount Plus. Okay, well, Philly, we'll talk about it when I get to it. I'm gonna try to get caught up on Drag Race this week. I'm gonna try to get caught up this week. I want you to come to my panel this Saturday if you can. 2 things. One, if I'm home Saturday night, which I probably will be, but if I'm home Saturday night, and 2, remind me, because child. Bye, Romeo. I'm about to get off here too, boo. Bad Boys LA, I gotta watch. I got so much stuff to watch. I gotta get caught. That's why I gotta get off of here. I'm gonna tell y'all what I know that I already watched. I already watched Love and Marriage Huntsville, so I'm gonna do that review tonight. And I watched Candy and the Gang. Those 2 reviews I know y'all gonna get tonight. Everything else I don't know, because I got so much to get caught up on. You got a video to send me? Okay, boo, send it to me. Geechee girl, you are okay. Geechee girl, I'm gonna talk to you because I think I'm gonna do a panel. I think I'm gonna do a Love and Marriage DC panel. I'm gonna try to do it Sunday afternoon. The same time we did Huntsville that time. I think I'm gonna do a regular panel. So I have to talk to you about being on my panel. Confessions, I know you already doing Kamisha reviews this panel. So but that's cool. So I'm trying to find like at least one other person that's gonna be doing Love and Marriage DC that wants to be on my panel. So I think I'm gonna do a panel for that. All right, y'all. Let me get off of here so I can get y'all these videos. Okay. Have I ever thought? Wait a minute. Hold on. YB the Kid said, "Have I ever thought about doing some scripted TV?" I do a lot of scripted TV. YB the Kid. I did Greenleaf. I said I'm doing P Valley. I just got finished doing Power. I do Power. I did Greenleaf. I do a lot of scripted TV. I do a lot of scripted TV. I do what else, y'all? Put it in the chat. My regulars, put it in the chat. I did what was that black show over to the OWN about the wine people. I did the Our Kind of People down to the Fox. I do a lot of scripted stuff. I do a lot of scripted stuff, YB. What about Pam from The Man Who Fell from Earth? Oh, I don't know about that one. That sounds like sci-fi. I don't really like sci-fi. Child, Xavier, I gotta finish Blood and Water for Xavier. Yep, Kings of Napa. I do a lot of scripted stuff over here. I sure do. 20s. I did 20s. I did when they did the Boomerang reboot. I did First Wives Club. I do a lot of scripted stuff. Yep, I do. I do, YB. Go check my playlist, boo. Go check the playlist. Go get caught up on the playlist. Games people play. Queens. Yeah, see? Look at my people. Look at my people coming through. Queen Sugar. Yes, look at my people coming through. I do a lot of scripted TV. Yep, I sure do. Yep. I do my retro reviews of A Different World, Falcon Crest. I ain't gonna say The Wire. I'm just not gonna say it because little baby gonna get me if I say The Wire. No problem, YB. No problem, boo. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here for real. I don't do sisters no more. Leave me alone about sisters. Bye, y'all. Bye.